Meeting with building code and fire inspectors to give us clarity on the pit room. We even visited a local barbecue spot in Rutherfordton. Next on Ben's Smokehouse.
That smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smokes in the meats and the sides take control. Collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread's fine. Catering Lord to make your good time shine. Baked beans bubbling, greens so right. Every bite's a southern delight. From the smoker to your plate, it's true. Ben's brings the soul of barbecue. Ben's Smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smokes in the meats and the sides take control.
What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is Friday, September 5th, 2025. We are officially in September. Years going by pretty quickly. On my way to the smokehouse to meet with building inspector and fire code inspector, and to kind of just walk through this whole pit room situation I have. Maybe I can get a little guidance from them as to what's acceptable and what isn't before I spend any additional money finishing off the pit room. At least I would know exactly what direction to go in. Also had the concrete pad pressure washed and cleaned, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like, as that work was done yesterday, and I may have some additional cameras put up today depending on what time the guys get there or if they still plan on coming. So we could be a pretty productive day today. I may even stop by Lowe's and get some paint. I need to have the cinder block in the pit room painted white. So yeah, we're gonna see how much we can get accomplished on this Friday afternoon. Heading to the smokehouse as we speak, and we'll see you there. Alright, YouTube, we are back at the smokehouse. I actually had this concrete pad pressure wash. It looks pretty clean. There's still maybe a few spots that didn't come out, but if you look right there, those didn't come out. I'm gonna see if I could try to get it out, but it looks pretty clean compared to what it was before. So I just gotta try to get this thing as clean as possible for that health department. But it looks a whole lot better. I have to get this this block painted, so I might go over to Lowe's shortly to pick up some paint. And yeah, building inspector just left. I kind of went over my plans. He said the only thing that the fire is requiring is, of course, the smokestack going out of the roof and adding a fire extinguisher right here on the wall. And then I'm gonna add a sink here, hand washing sink, and then get this thing kind of closed in. I already went back to J. Johnson Sales. We're gonna get some more of this to put across the bottom, so I'm going to take some measurements here shortly, then I'll shoot over there, and then I'm going to probably stop and get something to eat, go to Lowe's, and probably stop by my mother-in-law's, and then go over back to Charlotte in a few hours or so. So good overall, good visit. They didn't ask for anything crazy. I think they'll be fine with the plan that I had. Now it's just to execute and get the work done. So I'm gonna reach out to my guys and see when they can get started. and let's get this ball rolling in the right direction so we can get this place open. Also, I may have my cameras installed today as well. Some additional cameras installed, hopefully. One of my guys are going to come by and kind of work on that for me. So I'll get that done. We'll get some paint on the wall. We'll get the cameras up, and then I'll reach out to the metal builders to see when they can come start working on this pit room. And then we'll be all clear pretty soon, hopefully in a few weeks. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Pray for us. And yeah, so far so good. And I'm going to run a few errands, and then probably come back here and help the guys install the cameras. I need to connect them to my Wi-Fi. I'm getting a pit room camera put in here, and a camera put on that side of the building, and another one put on this side of the building. So we'll hope that gets done today. I stopped in at a local spot here called Corner Barbecue. Irma's Corner Barbecue. And see, they have a special for a brisket plate for $13. So it's going to be interesting to try out this food and see what that plate is like. Because I don't think I can sell a brisket plate for $13. So if it's a really good plate, man, that's a steal right there. Financially, I don't know how they're pulling it off, but we'll see once we try the food. So, yeah, I haven't really eaten today, so I'm going to stop here at a local spot. I do like spending money with the local businesses, although I would be their competition at some point. You know, there's no animosity. We're all trying to run businesses and help the community and everything, so I see no issue with buying food from what could be competition down the road, although we're only going to be open on Saturday, so I think they're open almost every day. So but anyway, want to try the food. A lot of people coming in and out of here, so it must be pretty good, so we're going to give it a shot and see how we like it. I put my order in. I'm waiting for my food to come up. Got me a large sweet tea. Oh, sweet tea is lovely. I wish I could offer brewed sweet tea at the smokehouse, but I think initially we won't be able to do that, but eventually we will. I just think it's essential to a barbecue place, but we have very limited space where we are, so I have to figure out how to make that happen. Definitely want to offer sweet tea. We're in the South. We're in North Carolina. You gotta offer freshly brewed sweet tea now. But we'll figure it out. But I think initially we're just gonna do like bottled and canned drinks, and just to get open and get started. But we'll get there eventually. So we'll wait for this food to come up, and then we're going to head over to J. Johnson Sales to get a estimate on some metal paneling for the pit room. So I'm thinking this metal box here, and you see the smokestack going out the roof, I believe that's their smoker. So they must have like a rotisserie, the metal one that you, the metal box that you kind of sit the food in, and it's a rotisserie, and the food spins and slow cooks. I do see firewood, so it looks like they have firewood. Oh, my food's ready. Sorry about that. Yeah, my food is ready, so I can smell the smoky flavor smell through the bag. So we might be working with something here. So let me take a bite of this brisket and see what I think. All right, we're heading to J. Johnson Sales. Try to get a quote on some metal panels. Corner Barbecue, Irma's Corner Barbecue. The burger, really, really good. Really good. Like I said, sweet tea was already pretty good. The brisket was surprisingly good. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. It was more in sauce instead of so you didn't really see the bark and the salt and pepper bark. I didn't get that, but the brisket itself was pretty good. It was good. It was decent. And baked beans, potato salad. It was okay. But overall, I would go there again. I mean, the food was overall good, especially for the price. I mean, the brisket plate for $13. Can't beat that. And yeah, I mean, you go to any other barbecue place, like most barbecue places, and get a brisket plate, it's gonna run you about at least $26, $28, $29 for brisket and 2 sides. So that was pretty good. I should have went by there and got something to eat, but you know. So we're and I'll continue to try local restaurants, man. I really want them all to be successful, even though we're in the same industry. Just wish for every entrepreneur nothing but success. So yeah, heading over to J. Johnson's, and we'll see you when we get there. We're about 11 minutes away. Okay, we're here at J. Johnson Sales. I'm gonna run inside and see what if I can get an estimate on these panels, and we'll see what that comes out to. All right, leaving J. Johnson Auto Sales. Oh, I keep saying auto sales. J. Johnson Sales. They sell all kinds of carports, metal buildings. I may actually come back here to get a metal structure for folks to sit in if we get to a point where we can have people a place to sit down and eat at the smokehouse. They actually end up purchasing another building from here. These guys are actually great to work with, and it's great doing business with them. The metal panels coming in less than $200. I just went ahead and paid for it. I'm gonna have to get it done anyway. So now we're off to Lowe's, see if we can get some paint, take that back to the smokehouse, and then we'll probably be done after that. But just a lot of moving around here in Rutherford County today and getting things done. So let's shoot over to Lowe's to see what we can get from there. As you can see, I got caught in the rain leaving Lowe's. I got my 5 gallons of white semi-gloss paint so we can paint the cinder block white. And I'm going to drop it off at the smokehouse. And then I think we'll wrap up the day. Got a lot done today, so we'll see you guys back at the smokehouse. I'm soaking wet. Back here at the smokehouse, I got my 5 gallons of paint so I can paint the block, the cinder block back there. I'm gonna leave it here so when the guys come by they can just go in and get it and start painting. So but we got a lot of progress done today. We were able to talk to the building code folks, fire folks, kind of understand what they need here. I'm able to go to J. Johnson Sales and get some more metal paneling ordered, which will be here probably Thursday. So we're going to panel the bottom parts of this pit room all the way across the bottom. We're gonna get that paneled in, and then on that side we're gonna do the same thing. And then we just gotta get it screened in, get the smokestack out the roof, install a door. So I'm hoping I can get all of this done in the next couple of weeks. And then I have to still get I have a fire extinguisher I can put out here, and I need to get a sink installed and order the sink and get it here. And I think I can probably have health department come back out once all of that's done. I'm really shooting to have all this stuff done in the next few weeks, so that when the month of October roll in, I already have everything done. It'll just be, a matter of getting all of my permits and everything passed, and that'll be it. So, yeah, productive day. We're gonna head back to Charlotte soon, and try to enjoy the weekend. I may throw some stuff on the smoker in the backyard, since I can't smoke on my baby here. I'm so bummed out about that, but soon enough I will be able to. Soon enough. And we got this floor pressure wash, and everything looks nice and clean. So thanks for joining us today on this video. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and of course this YouTube channel. As always, this has been Smokehouse, where the smoke is in the meat and the soul is in the sides. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Ben Smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smoke's in the meats and the sides take control.